The person is saying small, as if her hair is orange.
I don't do colour. I just thought, if I was to leave it to Sheila, she would just come in for her simple blunt cut box.
Yeah.
Her simple shoulder length.
Sometimes a little bit of a wave.
It's a little bit of a wave, and then the most she'll say, so can you pack it up into a pony? Just put some curls in there. Yeah. So one time she came in during the lockdown, and then she's like, oh, you know what, just do anything for me. I said, well, how about a bit of colour, Sheila? She was like, no, I'm not sure. I said, I know what she was.
No, because,
trust it.
Guys, the reason why I said no to the bit of colour, yeah, I'm sure if you guys follow Divas by Claudia on their socials, yeah, you see there's a lot of ambassadors that are on there, yeah. I can talk about Denise Dainty's on there. I can talk about, is it Donita's on there. And you've got some celebrities that are on there as well. Okay, so these people use colour, yeah. I can't do what Denise Dainty's doing with her colour, yeah. And I said to Claudia, don't try to put Denise's colour on me, yeah. And some people come in here, I'm sure you can see.
Oh yeah.
There's colours here, yeah.
It's purple. I don't know if you can see
that. Yeah, there's purple. And I'm too scared.
Yeah.
But there's a generation of people that are having these colours, and what I like about what Claudia does, she caters for every single person. Whatever lane you're in, yeah.
So you need a small colour lane.
Yeah, she did it.
Yeah.
But she did that. But what I wanted to go back to, Claudia, yeah, is something that you had mentioned, yeah, and because we have to keep it on focus. That we're talking to people that want to go into business. Yeah. You mentioned something about I love what I do.
Yeah.
Yeah. And some people pick careers or pick things, or say I want to be in business, but you don't love what you're doing. So is it a passion project, or is it a money-making project?
So I always say that I didn't go into hairdressing for money. I went into hairdressing because I loved it. I didn't care how much I was getting paid.
Yeah.
I started as a junior and I was getting paid like something like £20 a day.
Yeah.
And I would work 12 hours.
She's not even lying, guys, because I was there.
Yeah. And there'll be times when I start from 9 till 9.
Yeah.
So I do strict 12 hours, and even if I come in like an hour late or half an hour late, £5 is coming off my wages, and that's like £15 for 12 hours. Wow. I did not care, because when I make my money, like I was working 5 days a week, and I'll make £100. When I'm making my money, I don't know if you remember back in the days, there used to be a £5 shop in Stratford.
Yeah.
Right at the centre.
Yeah, I remember.
By the Yates.
Yeah, before you enter.
It was called the £5 shop. So
Literally.
I would go straight there and buy my, so I'm thinking, oh, £100 that can buy me a lot of clothes.
Yeah.
Because £20, I would buy 5 clothes and shoes. So I was like, I didn't care. I lived with my uncle. I didn't have any bills to pay. But once I can pay that and buy whatever I want to buy, £100 a week was quite a lot of money for me. So it wasn't even for the money, it was the fact that I'm going into the salon environment.
She just enjoys it.
I think the sense I get from you is, that I've been to a few hairdressers, and what I see is that even the owners, they kind of take a step back, and they're like, okay, I'm an owner. I've seen owners where they just sit at the reception, or even out back. But what I love about you is that actually you're still quite hands-on. So even some of the stuff I'm hearing, you're saying that when Sheila gets her hair done, actually if there's things that you're just a little bit, you're like, listen, give me the tongs, give me the hair straighteners, and you do that yourself, which is amazing. Like,
a lot of people don't do that, but Claudia, you spoke about being a junior. Yeah, I want to take the listeners and the watchers right back here. So Claudia's based in Canning Town, in Plaistow, East London, and I've known Claudia for a long time. And she used to wash hair at the salon she was at before, And what I have seen is, Claudia's a little bit older than me. What I have seen is determination.
Well, you don't look it. So.
You don't look it. we try to hide ages.
We don't try, we do.
We hide ages. Because the listeners still believe I'm 30.
Oh.
Really?
when the one press like on my birthday pictures.
Yeah, exactly.
But we've literally been in the area for a very long time, And what I have seen as growing up is somebody who's been focused and determined, Now, there are secrets to success. We all know this, And one of the things that I've always said about success is, you have to be able to serve.
Absolutely.
And you have to be able to serve before you can go on to something. There's a lot of people that say, oh, I'm going to open a business today. Yeah, they feel like I don't want to work for someone, I want to work for myself, so I'm going to open a business. But before you work for yourself, you can have passion, but you need experience. Everybody needs a teacher.
Everybody needs to start from somewhere.
Yeah. So like, Claudia, speak about that serving period, because people want to skip that, because you know already, you see the Instagram stories, people wake up one day, set up a shop, I'm now doing hair, yeah, send me your hair, yeah, and then it doesn't work. But you started off as like, I'm serving, because I'm not being fun of anything here. I know the times are different, but try and get somebody to say, come and work for me for £20, 12 hours a day.
You wish.
Nobody will do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But what was it in you that made you understand the principle, if you would say, of serving?
So, I mean, I've always known that with the industry that I'm going in, which was before the hairdressing industry, what I would say till now is not that regulated.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
it's not that regulated. So,
Yeah.
even for that amount of money, I to be honest, I didn't care. I wanted to be a hairstylist. So I knew that for me to be a hairstylist, I need to learn how to be a good junior.
Yeah.
I need to learn how to wash hair.
Yeah.
Not just wash hair, I need to learn how to wash hair properly.
Yeah.
I need to learn how to tidy like that. I need to learn how to welcome customers into the shop.
Yeah.
Because as I was standing there and working as a junior,
Yeah.
and in my head I was picturing myself already as a junior. I knew my shop was going to be called Divas. Like,
What gave you the name? What gave you the name?
I don't know. I just knew that I wanted to create Divas.
You see, the thing is, yeah, when I hear Diva, when the shop first came out, yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna have to Google this yet and search it. I don't know if it was around the same time that Beyonce released Our Diva.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've always been a Beyonce fan.
Come on, say something.
That's why
I'm a
relationship
diva.
is-
I'm a diva.
I can wake up in the morning and dance to Beyonce songs.
What's your favorite Beyonce song?
I don't have a favorite.
Crazy in Love.
Each and every one.
Every song. See, this is a true person, yeah.
I don't know.
Michelle doesn't like
I just
Beyonce.
love her.
I don't care about. I don't not like. I don't care about her.
I just love her energy.
Yeah.
Everything about her just reminds me of myself.
The
I see
hard working.
Yeah, the hard work.
Yeah.
Because success comes with a lot of things, and I've seen her go through the whole stages of
Yeah.
trying to create a group, and people falling away, and she been through so much with the other team members,
Yeah.
talking about her, and then with everything that she went through, she focused on Beyonce. And it's going to be.
And I like her for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Beyonce's always doing something, and she's always inspiring people. Beyonce, if you're watching this,
Hello.
come to the podcast. Yeah. This is like my 5th call out to Beyonce. Yeah. Can you come now? Yeah. But honestly, so the name is Divas, and with business, you've got to have a catchy name at times. Yeah. That draws people in, and I think you have to. Funny story actually. Before we started shooting, I came in here just looking at my normal casual self, yeah. And then Claudia said, let me just touch your hair a little bit. And I said, oh yeah, go on. And I thought she was going to flatten it from the top. And then after that, she said to me, you're doing a Divas shoot. You have to look.
The bar.
Yeah. And I just thought, that's what it is, yeah? Because somebody knows their brand so well. And when we talk about businesses, yeah, people want to open up something, but their branding is not on point.
Yeah.
Now, Claudia, you've rebranded a couple of times in a sense of, you've changed the shop around, you've brought new faces in to be your influencers, or influencers to be your ambassadors rather. Now, what is that process like for you? Because I know for a fact there's somebody out here who's listening, who has a salon, or who wants to walk in your footsteps. Because I promise you guys, the following on Instagram is phenomenal. Yeah. But people don't just follow you because, I like the hair she does. Many times when people follow us in life, they want to be like you. They want to be like us. They admire something about you. So help somebody who's on that journey in terms of businesses, yeah, and branding. How did you, what was in your head? Because you're an entrepreneur. There's nothing, nobody came and gave you 50,000 and said, here, start the shop. Yeah. How did you get from, I'm here being a wash girl or being a junior, so now I'm the boss of this empire.
Okay, so when I left
This shop.
I worked in a few salons, so once I pick up and I know that, okay, I'm a junior now I can really sell, I can do it a bit more, I moved to the next salon. I moved to the next challenge. What's the best salon in town? What can I do? Where is open for weaves? Cuts. So I would go to hair by Tony. That's what I wasn't a hairdresser. That's where I used to obviously wash and blow dry my hair because I used to keep my hair natural. I watch them blow dry. I think about like where is the next salon where I can work. I knew that a lot of people go to Northie's hair salon. I stayed and I served Northie for about 6 years.
I mean,
she was an amazing boss. She told me everything. She was amazing in the sense that I saw like a lot of people used to come to her. Now obviously she's much older and she has the older generation. But I'll look at what Northie's doing and I'll learn. And then obviously she will do it in the older version and I'm thinking, okay, maybe I can do mine just a little bit shorter. The younger generation will like it. So I noticed that in the shop, all the young girls were coming to me. But I have picked up from nothing, but because I have the skill, and I have the talent, and I was ready to humble myself enough to learn from her. I will learn and add my own little bits, change it around to suit my own
growth and what you need to do. I think what I find a lot of times, Michelle, we can talk about this all the time. We talk about this all the time actually, is that people will want to do something, but the sacrificial years of being under somebody and learning and being mentored and adding to your skill, people forget that.
They just want to jump straight to being big. They don't want to do the work.
You cannot bend bridges because it will come back in back.
I think what I've taken away, so I'm new to this business world, but what I'm taking away, every single podcast, I feel like I'm learning and growing. I just want to start everything now. But I love the fact what you said about you kept on challenging yourself. So you didn't just sit with someone and stay. You kind of bounced around and you were strategic. So you planned like, okay, this is what the best person, this is where this person is doing this, the best at colouring or blow drying, shampooing. You went there, you moved around. So I think the fact that you have to plan and actually don't settle, don't get comfortable, keep on pushing yourself to the next step, next step, next step.
In saying that, I remember before I left Northeast, I asked her for a pay rise. And I think I was for £50, I went from £20, I was able to get £50 a day. And then I asked her that, look, I want more, I want a bit more. And she was like, I remember telling her that, I don't know if I want more wages or I want to go and do my thing. And she was like, I've been in business for years. I know a successful person when I see them. And then I said, I need a pay rise. She said, I can't afford to give you a pay rise, but I can promise you if you move on, you do well.
Oh, come on.
So before I left, she bought me my dryer. She bought me everything to start. And then until today, I can still go back to her and say, nothing, I want this, or I need help with that, and she wants it. So it's just a blessing. So you need to be, you see, you don't just jump when it comes to success. It's
levels.
And you have to be able, you will get there.
I'm hearing as well the importance of a mentor.
Sorry?
The importance of someone
mentoring you.
I mean, somebody can mentor you from morning till night. It's what you want for yourself. You have to be intentional about your plan. You have to be intentional about everything.
That buzzword again.
You know what you want. I'm very intentional. Even when I'm making friends, I'm very, very intentional.
That's why she's got me.
Do you understand? I mean, and if I was to choose friends based on how people are and how glamorous, and I fell in love with Sheila's friends. I don't look at people and look at what they look like and how lavish and or because I'm in the industry, I look past that. I have to fall in love with your mindset.
Because there's a lot of beautiful people out there with no substance.
I don't know what you call beautiful because I create beautiful girls.
Oh,
okay.
I love it.
I create beautiful girls. But I can't create intelligent and there's certain things that has to it comes naturally.
And that's what I mean by substance. I
cannot create substance. I can create beautiful girls. I can make you look as beautiful as you want. But
Yeah.
I cannot.
What comes out is
What
comes out of you
I can't.
is something else.
It's your responsibility to create that. I can make you look beautiful, but I cannot make you beautiful. It has to come from within.
I think when you talk about beautifying somebody, because obviously, I don't know if the conversation we're having with Claudia, yeah, I think it lends itself to a lot of conversations, yeah, because personalities versus reality as well, yeah, and what the media see in conjunction to what is real life. You know what I mean, yeah. But I want to just go back to what Claudia said in terms of when Nofi let Auntie Nofi, please forgive me, yeah, let her go with that blessing, yeah. I'm very, very intentional on how I treat people and how people treat me, because Claudia said, yeah, you can't return to bridges that you burn, yeah. Now, if you close the door, my mum always says, yeah, there's no problem with you returning to where you haven't left from an argument.
Yeah.
And in the field that we work in, we always go and back and forth between the boroughs that we worked in. I mean, I'm back somewhere that I worked before, like 7 years ago, but there was no bridges burned. Now, when people are growing in business, some people burn bridges, yeah. And I think that's really dangerous. Yeah. How would you? Obviously, why I'm asking you, how would you advise people? How do you advise younger people to carry themselves? Like, what would be your biggest tip if you was to give somebody a tip to say, if you're gonna succeed and have good relationships in business,
how do you maintain?
How do you maintain it?
I would say the quality of your life depends on the quality of your relationships. Now, if you're going to be successful, you have to have good relationship. It's everything. It's not even about the money.
Yeah.
You are as rich as the relationships
you have. Come on.
So if you're not able to,
Claudia,
everything.
Claudia is right on this. You know why I believe this so much, because I always say, your friends are an extent. Your network is your net worth. Yeah. At the end of the day, like, and if you build. I've got no problem. Like, I'll use myself as an example because obviously we're here and we're chatting us three, yeah. Like, I won't go nowhere else without saying, "Oh no, go to Claudia's." Yeah, Claudia knows every office I go to.
She's been trying to get me to come for ages.
Every office I go to, and I'm like, they'll be like, "Oh no, I don't know. My girl Claudia does this, yeah. Go to the salon. I'll call them like I'm sending this to one of my work colleagues, yeah. But it's because she's a good person.
Can I tell you the story that we talked about in the planning? We were talking about our home life. And she said that, you don't mind me sharing, you've had your nanny for how long?
15 years.
How can you have a nanny for 15 years? What does that say about you? In terms of the way that you treated that person?
Yeah.
In terms of nannies, I've got a lot of friends that have nannies and they often struggle like, oh, this or that or this. And it's like, you've had that one person who was a stranger at one point, who is now family for 15 years, support you in raising your child. But that says about the way that you've treated her, that says a lot about your personality.
I mean, when it comes to workers, I've had workers, I don't have workers come in and out. I've had workers that stay with me for 10 years, 12 years, 9 years, 5 years.
So how you treat people
is how you treat people. So I always tell my workers, don't look at me as a boss. I'm not here for any praises and I'm not here for you to think, see me in any way like a boss. We are all here to make money and to improve ourselves.
I like that,
The
make money.
Is the business.
Yeah.
So we come here, we work together as a team.
Yeah.
You get paid from the business. I get paid from the business.
Yeah.
Everybody get paid. So look at Divas by Claudia as a business, not Claudia.
Yeah.
So when you come in, there's never a big show of coming and I'm sitting there and I'm like, Gloria, do this, Crystal, do that. We are all working.
Everybody's working.
We all wash, we all clean, we all do everything. I don't come in dressed up in lavish and I'm not listen, I'm in this thing for money. I love what I do and I want to make money from it. And I want to be able to put the money back in the business.
To grow it.
If it's okay, if you don't want to work for Divas by Claudia anymore, move on. Somebody else will benefit from Divas by Claudia. Don't look at me. Look at the business.
I like that, separating the business from the manager or the business from the
So
person.
a lot of people come in here and they're like, are you Claudia? I said, yes, I am. Probably expecting some,
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Not that I don't know, but it's
It's your first time meeting
This is my
Claudia,
first time
yeah.
meeting, but like I said, I've heard about you for years. Yeah. Obviously, I'm not from East London, so that's why I've never. But I sort of was. I don't know, like
I get
not attitude. And I said this when we spoke on the phone that I see all the people that use you or come to you for your service, and I think, oh, they're like the big girls, you know. And some of them with the bam bam, yeah. Some of them with the attitude, some of them with the And I'm like, okay, so not that I was expecting you to be like that, but I didn't expect you to be as humble as you are, and that's me being honest.
That's just me. Like I said, it's what you give out as a human.
Yeah.
And that's just how I've chosen to run my business.
Yeah.
I am not the face of my business.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
Business.
Let's talk about that because people get it wrong, yeah. Because some people want to be the face of their businesses, yeah. Not knowing that somebody else could push your brand further, yeah. Because sometimes you've got to separate the talent. We had a joke in here once, yeah. And because obviously it's not. Everyone knows there's a lot of influencers come to Claudia, yeah, and or come to Divas rather, yeah, and. I think you've got to be able to understand what's going to work for your business. I feel like what I'm hearing here, Claudia has got it in her head and she's made people around her, the team around her, it's not about us. Yeah. It's about the business. The business pays us and you go home, you pay the queen, and you keep it moving. So when we're talking about picking the right, I want to come into this here. How do you pick your influencers or your ambassadors?
So like I said, for me, it's the vibe, the relationship. I'm not ambassadors, I call them my sisters. You know, because I know they have the interest of the business at heart. So if you look at the chat with my brand ambassadors, I don't go out and just look for ambassadors here. They've been consistent throughout. So for me, it's like Denise. Denise will bombard me with stuff, so they were doing this, we're doing that. I'm not out there, I don't go anywhere. I don't party, I don't do anything. It's my choice. This is how I choose to live my life. It doesn't mean it's the best way, but I don't have time. The little time I have, I want to spend it at home. Home is my comfort place. I love it. So
you're a homebody.
Sometimes Sheila will be like, oh, you need to go out, you know, and have a rest. I said, listen, there's nothing as satisfying as me being at home and my children. I see people every single day. I see people dress up. I see people looking good. I see people dance in my shop. I see these things every day. So for me, that quiet time I have with my children is my luxury. And that is what I like. So just leave me in my
element.
My zone. That's what I like.
So before you answer the question, so you're a businesswoman, she's a mother as well, she runs her whole household, so there's a lot of, it's called balancing acts. Why I'm saying that, bear with me guys, and people always think I come harsh at work, at mothers that don't work. People think I always come hard, but people say, oh, I can't do it because I've got kids. I'm sorry.
You're not the first person. And that was the advice you gave me.
When Michelle wanted to, we wanted Michelle to go into some form of business, which is very clever, and she can, she's doing it now. And she's like, oh, I've got the kids, I'm married. I said, oh, okay, And I said to her, you're not the first person that's going to have kids, because I like to give examples of people that are doing it. Claudia's doing it. She's raising kids.
Free kids.
And Claudia. That balance.
By myself.
You heard it. You heard it.
Myself.
By herself.
So you say, what do you want? I cannot dream for you.
Oh yeah.
It's what you want.
Yeah.
I have always seen myself as soon as I had my kids, I just said, damn, I'm gonna be a single parent. I knew it. What kind of single parent am I gonna be? A good one. A very good one. Like I said, I'm very intentional. As soon as I had my first child, I knew I was going to be a single parent. Because I knew that if I don't separate myself from the situation again, I'm going to raise. You know, so I just thought to myself, I'm going to be a single parent. Okay, what do I want? I need a nanny. I need a cook. I need a cleaner. This is how I want my home to be. Wow. I don't have the time to cook. I have to concentrate. I have to give what I love doing my 100%.
Yeah.
And what I love doing will fund the life that I want.
Yeah. Yeah.
So for that to work, then this is what I need to put in place.
Yeah.
So I always say, someone will say to me, oh, my friends will be like, oh, are you cooking today? I said, who's cooking? I'm not cooking. Because if I have to spend 5 hours to make
Jollof
the
rice
whole week,
Yeah. Yeah.
that 5 hours I could make 1 week that I can sell for $1,500.
Listen.
Why do I have to stand on my feet?
Yeah.
I'm doing what I enjoy doing.
Yeah.
Why do I have to stand on my feet?
Well, there's people that love to cook.
People love to cook and they cook it nicely. And I probably could pay £200 and I have another 1,000
left.
Yeah.
for maybe the children's private lessons.
Yeah. Do you know what?
You
Yeah.
have to be strategic and
Business.
intentional.
Business.
It's what you want.
It's
So
true.
if somebody sees me and think, oh, no, this lady, her lifestyle, it's okay.
It's not
Yeah. It's okay. It's
What I
okay.
am choosing. It's
Yeah.
how I've chosen to live my life.
Yeah.
If it doesn't fit you or if you don't understand it, it's okay.
You don't have to wear the shoes.
Yeah.
I mean, I really like that. I really like that because
That's how I am.
you're making
So
sense
if
of
you're
it.
coming in my life, you're coming into my life and you think, oh, she's got a good. Listen, I chose this life for myself and I'm not looking for who will fund it.
Yeah.
Oh, come
Before
on.
you came
Yes.
in, this
I
life,
will do.
I
I
will
was
do
doing
it.
Yeah.
So I'm not expecting nothing from you.
Yeah.
I'm only being there for what you're there for.
Yeah.
But then this is the life I have chosen, and I have chosen
The
it.
focus is
So
there.
I
Yeah.
have to fund that life.
Yeah.
And I know exactly. It's not that I want the life and I'm living the life and I'm not able
To do it.
to do it. I've been doing it because I chose to.
Yeah. Is it?
Yeah.
Because you make choices, isn't it? Yeah.
And that's what like, what I'm hearing from you is you've always had a plan.
Yeah.
You've always had a plan. No matter what's happened, no matter obstacles, you've stuck to your plan.
But you can see why I like talking to Claudia. You can see why I come and I sit in the shop, yeah, and I have a conversation because call her big sis. Because it's kind of like I come and I have an idea in my head and I want to do something. I'm like, oh, just got this idea in my head. I'm not sure. Claudia will be there. So what's stopping you? That's the only words. Like, what's stopping you? Yeah. And sometimes not even sometimes, all the time, you need people around you. You need to see people that are always pushing for more because it gives you a vision. Yeah, it gives you something to look at and be like, you know what? Yeah, okay, this is what it is. And Claudia, you put up something one time, Claudia, on your what was it, WhatsApp? Yeah, something like it's a blessing to have friends around you that are entrepreneurs or in business and are all successful.
Yes, makes life a bit more.
When you book a holiday, yeah, nobody's saying I can't pay it today. I've got to wait till next year. Yeah, so it makes it that little more easier. But again, you're intentional of who you're putting around you, and the people that the people that are around you, you're also pushing them up. But the person, like I said, I can't dream for you. Yeah, I can't dream for you.
And that's what I'm hearing about. People limiting themselves.
Yeah.
But actually, you didn't put no limits on yourself.
No.
You didn't put no constraints. You didn't put no, what's that word? No excuses.
I came to this country without anything. Nothing.
Yeah.
I'm talking.
She was 18 years old.
Nothing.
Some people have been born
Status,
here.
nothing.
Yeah.
No papers, nothing.
Just came.
But I just said to myself, papers or no papers, nothing is going to stop me.
Mindset. I keep saying it to people.
I'm not saying it was easy.
No.
But then I said to myself, this is the choice I have made.
Yeah.
I will face anything that comes with it.
Yeah.
The focus and the determination is what I'm getting from each and every single.
Because I always say to
Yeah.
I always say to people that it's just like saying that I want to be successful, or I want to be an influencer on Instagram, and then when you hear people talk about you, you're like, oh gosh, why are people talking about you?
Yeah.
It comes with it.
It comes on the territory.
Success.
Yeah.
People are going to talk about you. So what? You're not allowed to have opinion.
Yeah.
That's an opinion, you know.
Yeah. It's not facts.
It's not your truth.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
Whatever you hold it to be. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like saying that, oh, I want to be a hairdresser, but I just want to lay front house. I don't want to do cornrows.
Do you ever get anybody that's come to you to say, let me work here, or can I work here, but I don't want to do this and I don't want to do that?
You cannot like
Guys, don't apply if you're lazy. Okay, so Claudia, next summer, come and give an internship.
That's fine. You start from the junior.
Shoes.
Big shoes.
I'm gonna be coming here.
You're gonna have to learn.
I need to learn.
You're gonna have to learn how to start from a junior, because if there's times when you come in and I don't have staff,
Yeah.
I'll be the only one in here. I have about 10 clients sitting down, but I will say that, listen, my staff, it's Eve today, they are not in, but I can guarantee you, if you can wait, I can do everybody's hair.
Yeah, so you're not afraid to get your hands dirty.
Yeah.
No, I will wash your hair, I will take it out, I will comb roll. But then, imagine if I went into hairdressing and like, oh, I just want to do weave, and I just want to lay the front, and I just want to, no, I'm not a business person. It's a joke.
Yeah, you're not a business person, because remember what? Yeah, I want to come into that. Yeah?
I am not a frontal layer, or I'm not just a weaverist. Like I try to educate myself in the whole hairdressing, at least know how to do it.
Yeah.
So that if you're running a business, let's say your stylist and your junior don't turn up, you should be able to wash them.
Exactly.
You should be,
No, I'm not cool. I've got to be bringing round.
Yeah.
Let me
Just
say
learn
something.
You learn from your stuff. You pick bits
From what you're saying there, yeah, Claudia said something. If we rewind back, a few months ago, Kim Kardashian said something. Women in business, if you want to be successful, get up and work. It wasn't geared to women who are sitting at home and raising kids. It was geared to women in business, and people took that the wrong way. But I feel like essentially, Claudia's saying the same thing. If you're in business, you have to be in business, I mean, I can only give an example of people that I know, My mum runs her own business, She has to go out and do the work. When her workers are not able to go and see the clients, my mum gets out there and does it, So when people are picky about what they do, you're not a business person. Because if you don't pick up your own business by the horns, as they say, it's going to fall apart. How's your business going to succeed if you're at home sleeping and somebody else is going to open your door?
And Shills, in saying that, I always say that you have to look at what your strengths are. Business is not for everybody, and it's okay to work for
Please
someone.
tell them, please tell them.
You see, it's okay to work for someone.
Yeah.
It doesn't make you less of a human being. It's because you know what your strengths are. Some people are just creative, some people are just intelligent, they are able to do the behind the scene works. Some people will take care of HR, there's a lot that goes into business. So you might not be the type that will be a boss and be there and control everything. You probably might be behind the scenes where you can still do really well.
But people get it wrong though, Claudia, because sometimes people, this is just what I keep saying, when we've been doing this series of that entrepreneur segments, we've been doing them for a little while now. And this one is actually, we're back with the new season of it, But I think we always try to hone in on the fact that, why have you gone in to this business? Why have you chosen to become an entrepreneur? Are you really good at this, Is it something people have said you're good at? Do you feel passionate about it? There's so many questions on it, because if you didn't have passion, if you wasn't talented, this wouldn't be here saying 15 years.
No.
We wouldn't be here saying Divas. It would have been any other salon in Upton Park. I'm saying it because we're not saying that. It's bad,
No.
People are there and they're still making their daily bread there. But it's what do you want
when you want to go?
Yourself.
So remember, every level you want to be in life, it comes with.
So I want to ask you a question, Before you, obviously you had a vision. You was clear on what you're doing. What was I know you said that Auntie Nofi to you bought you a hair dryer and sent you off, and gave you that blessing to go. What else did you need when you left? Did you go straight to your own shop when you said, I'm going to do this?
Okay, so when I left, I rented a little space, a very small space. I had 2 chairs. So I started working by myself.
Where was this area?
This was on Backing Road, not too far from here. So I rented a chair in one salon, and I realized that I'm getting really busy. I can employ someone. So I then got an extra chair in the salon. I said, am I able to take an extra chair and employ someone? And started paying wages in that small place.
Wow. So like rent to rent.
So I left, and then when I left, I came to Mr. T's.
I remember.
So he had a little space at the back, so he said, I have a chair here, you can take it. In that little space, I had 3 staff on my payroll.
Come on. Yeah, come on. You see,
As I was getting busy, because I had an idea of how I want to run my business. So I probably will not employ a full stylist that knows how to do everything. But if I see that you're good at cornrows, I will employ you. You're good at sewing weave, I will employ you. So this is how I run it. I will start. I will have like maybe every 2 hours I'll book like 3 clients.
Okay.
By the time I'm finishing the first one, you will cornrow, the one that's good at weave will do it, and then I will finish styling. So
it's rotating.
Yeah. So it's a team. I put the team together and I see what your strengths are. And then we put it together to create what the client likes. In doing that, you're also learning from the person that's an expert in cornrow. You're also looking at Claudia's styling and you're picking what Claudia is doing. You're looking at the person sewing the weave and you're picking. So before you leave the salon and go and do something on your own, you have an idea. You know, you might not be best at cornrow, but you can cornrow. Or even if you cannot cornrow, you know what a good cornrow looks like.
And I think what you're hearing here is, and I like what you're saying, forever learning. Forever learning, Don't ever think that you've reached a level that you can't learn. I've said it before again in the segments, I saw something when I was 12, and I think it was one of Beyonce's interviews, She said, the moment you feel like you know it all, is the moment you're gonna fall down, because you never reach knowing everything, So remain humble, remain learning, because I see it all the time. People, believe they're experts at this, and they think they can't learn from someone else. She was the boss, she was the manager, She was employing these people, but she's still saying, let me give you your time to shine. Because a good leader or a good boss knows that somebody else can actually excel in that area. And understanding that, take it for yourself. It's your business at the end of the day. We're here to make
That's
the
what
business.
I've got from you. It's not an individual.
Success is not singular.
It's not singular. Actually, there's a brand, there's a business that you're trying to that you've created.
Absolutely. So, and I always say this, Shida. So if you have a business on Instagram or whatever, choose what you want to be. It's either you're a business person or you're an influencer. Choose one. Whether you want to be an Instagram babe or you want to be a businesswoman. You cannot be a businesswoman, be an Instagram babe. You cannot do it all. So it's either you're living the Insta life or you're running a business.
What's the Insta life? For the people that know.
It's the babe.
You see, I will not dress up and do my hair and go and stand in front of one office in Canary Wharf. I'm busy in my shop. Okay?
It's true.
I have people that enjoy doing that. So let them do that for me. Let them be my walking job and they enjoy it. They enjoy looking good. I cannot leave my
Shields is like,
I'm an office babe.
If you look at my page, it's only once in a while I'll do a video. Because I notice that when I put the wigs on my own head, I can put a wig on and I can sell like 20 units. But it's on me.
See?
So when I see that, let me just put a picture of myself, a very simple hairstyle, and then boost a bit of sales this month, and I'll just do it. But then if I can tell you that I'm going to dress up, do makeup all the time like Denise and post and Denise is in the limelight. She's always out here for events. So that's her strength. So that's her strength. I can't do it.
And
so you need to decide who you want to be. And I could have been I still could be the Divas by Claudia and be the face. But I remember once I start that, I will not be able to have the energy to stand here and work as much as I
Because she's not going to Canary Wharf and take pictures of front before.
I would have to concentrate on what my strength is. And what my strength is staying in there and working. I want to run the business to the stage where you know that you book an appointment at Divas by Claudia, you come, you don't even have to sit down for more than 2 minutes. You get started on because we're all, people have things to do. You want to know that. I just want to break that thing of you come to salon and spend the whole day.
That's
the appointment system. Book online when you come in, and I feel like coming into the salon is
an experience. It's an experience.
It's time away from me with 3 kids, away from the kids,
so
away from the
I
partner.
want to come in and know that Shields is coming in today, and she's booked a 4-hour treatment, and she will enjoy it without
no stress.
Waiting.
Bishop standing on my neck, looking at the
Claudia, what are you starting with?
For me, I feel like that is so unfair on shows.
Yeah.
It's unfair on me. I'll be so
The
anxious.
stress.
Yeah.
And then I would have to start with her anxious.
Yeah.
She's lost out on the experience. You're gonna lose out on the
Yeah.
experience. And I probably wouldn't have that buzz in me feeling that, oh, I've given these shoes.
Yeah.
So I feel like you look after your workers as well. It's not
do.
just the people that are coming to do the hair as well.
Yeah.
Actually, and that's testament to why they all stay for so long.
Absolutely.
So
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of perks here. Now, I don't know how long we've got here, yeah, but we're literally running out of time. Claudia, we've got so many questions for you, yeah, and I don't know if we're going to have to do a podcast,
yeah.
not an entrepreneur special, but just a podcast for Claudia, just to talk life.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Just to talk life. Because what I'm hearing is, yeah, there are people that come in, there's a lot of things that happens at Divas by Claudia, by the way, yeah. Like, obviously the wig making is here as well. Yeah, you can come in here, you can make your own wigs, and there's a lot of myths that we've been breaking because with businesses, the longer you're around and people, you have a reputation. The one fact that has remained, yeah, and it's a fact, you always get good hair when you leave Claudia's.
Yeah.
You don't come in the same way, you don't leave the same way you came in, yeah. I'm a testimony to that.
Even me.
Yeah.
I've just come to record here today.
Yeah, I'm a testimony today, yeah.
Wow.
I'm a
I feel
testimony.
like I'm cheating on my hairdresser. Oh no.
I understand there's a lot of myths out there about how expensive we are.
Yeah, talk to us about the myths because,
I mean,
but Claudia, people think I'm expensive, so don't put it down too much. Because sometimes, yeah, some people are like, oh, man, you're going to Claudia's, you got money to blow shields.
Yes.
Yeah. What's the myths? Let's break the myths about the money.
so yeah, I wouldn't say I'm cheap.
Because you're not.
I'm not.
Yeah.
Because
But-
And you shouldn't be.
But I'm not here to offer you cheap either.
Yeah.
I'm not here to offer you cheap service.
Yeah, AliExpress is doing that.
At the end of the day, I have put a lot of work into sourcing my hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might think I'm expensive, but I wouldn't say I'm expensive because let's say you're buying hair from me and my usual blunt cut is about 350. It's easy for you to pick it up for £200 or 150 somewhere,
Yeah.
which is fine. But how long is that hair
The
going to last?
last, yeah.
I've had clients come back to me after 10 years and their hair is still intact.
Yeah.
So yeah, initially you think I'm expensive, but I'm giving you quality.
Yeah, yeah, and it will be used over and over and over.
And I think, obviously, we said this when we spoke at the time. You know, obviously, I'm a mum, 3 kids.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not an influencer. I'm not into business yet, so I've got wages. But when you broke it down and you explained it, like how many times have I gone to buy hair at say £200,
Yeah.
You
£100?
end up throwing the
Yeah.
whole unit away.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's
Whereas-
expensive.
yeah. When you think of it, when you think of the bigger picture,
So I would always say to you that yeah, it's fine if you think I'm expensive, but do your research.
Yeah.
Do your research.
Yeah.
Think how long is this hair going to last me?
Yeah.
What quality of hair am I buying?
Yeah.
Yes, you know, someone might offer it to you for a cheaper price. It's fine, you can buy it.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what your finances is saying, but
Yeah.
then I'm here to offer women the best quality. But in the long run, it saves you a lot of
So
money.
it might cost you a penny today, but it will save you pounds later.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Now,
Absolutely.
what I want to know is there's been okay, that's one myth about Claudia's being expensive, and there's another myth that people have that you can't bring your own hair here for it to get done by Claudia's. You can. Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, you can.
I
Yeah.
mean, it's a salon.
Yeah.
We offer everything. So if you come in, some people are good at sourcing hair. And
Yeah.
some people are good at sourcing really good quality hair, and it's fine. Whatever you want, we will cater for you.
Yeah.
Then if you come to me and ask me what is best, I can only offer you what
What
I know
Yeah.
and what I have put a lot of work into and
Yeah.
time,
Yeah.
and give you the best if you don't know. But if you know how to source hair,
Yeah.
you're comfortable and confident with your source,
Yeah.
it's okay.
You
I'll
bring
work
it.
with it. You can bring your hair
Yeah.
and I can do anything you want with the hair. If it's a hair that I mean, I will look at the hair. I will tell you. I'm
Yeah.
not here to just, you know, at the end of the day, it's a salon. If you don't buy my hair, you still use my services.
Yeah.
it's all
It
paying
might
for
be,
something.
yeah.
Yeah.
All
It
the time.
probably might be the laundry service you want to wash,
Yeah.
or you just want to weave or whatever.
Yeah.
You can source your hair.
Yeah.
And then I will only tell you this is good quality hair.
Yeah.
I can add a bit of colour to it.
Yeah.
Or this hair is good, but it's good to keep it this colour because
Yeah.
if I put bleach on it,
It's
it's
gonna
going
go.
to strip off the silicone. I will
Yeah.
explain to you.
Yeah.
So you know exactly what you're going in for.
Trying to make this, and I always say this. I think I repeat myself a lot in these entrepreneur segments. Yeah. Know your business. Yeah.
Master of your craft.
Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah.
Because she's not gonna. They're not gonna bring any kind of hair. It's gonna be like, yeah, that worked.
Yeah.
And then I think sometimes people will bring synthetic hair, wanting to curl it, and the tongue, you can even smell the burn coming, and you've been sold fake hair. So if you want to ask questions, you can come here and ask questions, and they'll tell you the truth. Claudia isn't, guys. Yeah, she's not just saying these things to be like, oh, this is what we do. They do actually do this.
This is what she does.
This is what she actually does. Because I've bought hair from here, and I've also bought my own hair in.
Well, testament. I'm leaving 2 units today, Claudia.
Oh, that's
So
You're gonna be very happy with it.
yeah, I will be.
Yeah, you're gonna be very
I'm
happy.
going to be very happy with it.
I guarantee
You probably
you.
might not buy hair here, you probably might not use any of our service, but we have the laundry service. If you want your wig maintained, if you want it washed, whatever you want.
So you know what, guys? Yeah, I'm gonna come back with Claudia. We're gonna come back.
We
To,
need
we
to
need to come back. We're just gonna do it. Let's just talk podcast. Yeah. We're just gonna call it. Let's just talk. Yeah, because it's kind of like there's so many things. There's so many gems that I'm getting right now. Yeah, and maybe because my mind thinks like an entrepreneur as well. Because what I'm hearing is a business within a business. Because you can't start a business and keep it at the same level.
No.
You've got to continuously say, what can I introduce that's new?
Yeah.
What can I introduce that can make me income here and there or can grow the business?
Shows in saying that, I always say, everyone around me knows, if I make $1 million today,
I'll still come to work tomorrow.
no, I will still come to work.
Yeah.
If I make $1 million today,
Yeah.
I would say 99% goes back in my business.
Of course.
The 1% is
Let's live life a little bit.
it's
Yeah.
not even living life, but we go into other things like my children's education or
Mm.
something, extra lessons here and there.
Yeah.
Everything goes back into my baby, my first one, which is my business.
Yeah. I like that.
And that's the
Oh,
way I
that's
see it.
beautiful.
Their passion.
That's why I
yeah.
say you either choose to look like a business person or you are actually doing business.
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah.
lifestyle. It's
Yeah.
a discipline.
Yeah. Oh,
It's either you have it or you don't.
Yeah.
If you don't have it, you're ready to learn it.
yeah.
Entrepreneurship is a lifestyle.
Yeah.
You cannot be an entrepreneur and dip your hands in everything. You want to
Yeah.
act here, you want to go there.
Yeah.
Choose.
You
It's
got
not
to
you
choose
do it or
something.
not.
Yeah. You got to choose something. I think sometimes people get it wrong. People like the idea of the title. I'm
Yeah.
an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
People like the idea of I work for myself.
Yeah.
If you're not getting paid, if you're not paying people, if you're not focused on certain things, and if there's no fruit of your labour,
Then actually.
we have to question that. Guys, we're running out of time, yeah. We've got to close it off. Last words from you, Diva.
I would say that when you're running a business or when you know what you want, like I said, it's a lifestyle. So if it's a lifestyle, you choose the people around you wisely.
Yeah.
Like I sit here and I tell you, I've been through a few friends, a lot of friends, but I'm able to filter through friends.
Yeah.
And all my friends around me are entrepreneurs. So it's either entrepreneurship conversation or nothing. We
Yeah.
don't sit down and talk about people because we don't have time.
Yeah.
It's about the business.
Yeah.
It's
What we're
about
doing
How
next.
can you
Yeah.
help me?
Yeah.
How can
Well,
you know?
I'm telling
I pick
you.
up the phone and then one of my friends is a graphic designer. One of
Yeah.
my friends is a marketing. You know,
Yeah.
it's relationships.
It's
So
literally.
I have no business with anybody that is not in line with my dream.
Yeah. Yeah. It's true.
Simple.
You
You
got
know what?
Yeah.
Look like a business or be a business. That's
Yeah.
what keeps on ringing in my head.
Look like a business
Or
will be a business.
People around you. As soon as I met your friend today,
Yeah.
I just sit down. Like I said, I feel things. I
Yeah.
just in my head, I was like, I know why this shows friend. She's an intelligent.
Is this me, yeah?
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah.
I didn't have to speak to her. But
Yeah.
I picked up straight away.
Yeah, this
Oh,
is what.
genuine.
Yeah. I mean,
And it makes sense.
with the
Your team
surroundings.
makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. See,
So, you know,
I have sense as well.
Yeah, we have the whole crew coming on time. I was like, I knew people were on time.
Yeah.
You know, so I said, I just came back from the car. I'm so tired. I'll be with you in an hour.
Yeah.
You just have to know.
Work is work.
Yes.
Work is work.
Yeah.
Work is
Yeah.
work. Yeah.
It's a lifestyle.
Be about it. Yeah.
You have to be about it, and you have to know what you want.
This
No
is
one
it.
can do it for you. You have to do it for
Know what you
It's
want.
How much you want it.
No one can do it for you. How much you want it? Sure, I'm gonna come to you.
Like I said, be a business. I just feel like I've learned so much. I keep on sitting in awe of every single one we've had. Yourself, what you've built, and I think there's so much story that we don't even know.
Yeah.
It would be great to have you back just on the podcast and actually, like I said, just have a chat, because I feel like there's a lot to you that maybe people don't know, and that image that people may have you feeling a certain way, but actually you're very, very different from.
Oh no, I really don't have time for work.
I don't care. I told you already.
I'm running a business.
Yeah,
It's about my business.
Yeah.
What you think is your business.
So opinion.
I'm in my business. That's it.
But be about it or do it. Yeah.
Guys, I've got no last words because I'm sure on my Snapchat or somewhere you'll see me here again on the weekend,
right?
because I'm always here. But all I know is, I have been very blessed to sit in this
100%.
chair with Claudia doing my hair and having these personal conversations, and come down to Divas by Claudia's over at Cannington on Barking Road. If you're watching us on YouTube, check out the bags.
I know.
Yeah.
This
Check out the bags.
If your hair don't move,
If your hair don't move,
we need that.
get a refund. That's what we're saying. If your hair don't move, it's moving. Get a refund.
I keep on looking at that mirror.
So, guys, it's been a great podcast. Claudia, James.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Are you going to come back to the podcast?
Definitely.
Oh, what's been your best moment for this one today?
Honestly speaking, I've never had anyone interview me before.
Yeah.
I've always had people in my chair and they tell me that, oh, I want to do this, and then I keep advising, I always encourage people, but I've never had the chance to actually speak.
Put it out there.
And I was quite nervous when I was coming in this morning, but when I came, I said, oh, I don't have makeup on. I thought, oh, it has to be a whole paparazzi when you're doing all this.
No.
I'm very relaxed.
They're about content.
And I'm in my comfort zone. I'm very relaxed. You have an amazing team. It's great.
We wanted to bring it home here for you because what I wanted the viewers to see that this is real. Do you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
This is real.
This is the first one that we've had, isn't it?
On site.
Yeah,
This is real. This is home. This is what she has built.
Yeah.
You know, this is something that didn't.
From her £20 a day.
From her £20 a day work. Listen.
Consistency.
Yeah.
That's another word.
Consistency.
Yeah.
When dreams become reality.
Yeah.
Like. I love it, guys.
Yeah.
Coffee Morning Laughter Entrepreneur segment. Thank you so much.
Thank
Divas
you.
by Claudia, our
Thank
very
you.
own head stylist, boss, everything you want to call her, big sister, some of us. Mompreneur.
Yeah.
Mompreneur. That's a new word for your YouTube viewers. But thank you for having us, and it's been amazing. Thank you. Coffee Morning Laughter, guys. See you next Saturday when we're back to our regular programming.
Yeah.
And start